All right, so it's March 14th, and this is our team call. It's definitely time is flying by. I guess I was going to start with addressing this whole coronavirus thing, and Lindsay posted a great post this morning, which is how I felt about it this whole time. Like, why is everybody making a big deal about something that we deal with all the time? And but then I went to the store and I felt a little different because people are being crazy. So it's really more the mass hysteria and people being concerned than it is really the virus itself. Because more than likely, we're all healthy. We're all going to survive it, even if we do get it. So I'm going to take the next couple weeks and enjoy like my vacation because I won't be driving an hour to baseball or to track practice or going anywhere, which is nice. And I very much needed it. So I'm going to say it's an answer to prayer. But that being said, what I would like, here's what I shared at BNI on Thursday, which people were already freaking out before people were freaking out, right? Like half the room was not there, and we've already gone to, we're going to do online meetings, which is I told him that day, I'm like, we can always meet online. I do it all the time, like it's not like we have to be in a room. I do think that it's better to go out because I don't know. I just feel like it's different a little bit. But that being said, we don't have to. We can stay home. So anyway, I basically told them that I'm fearless. I'm not worried about getting sick because I take such good care of my health. If I do get sick, I'll get better. And I don't ever say sick as people do or as long, so I know it's shorter. So I did share with them the immune booster that day. I sent you the message that I started kind of messaging yesterday afternoon to all of my clients, even people who aren't my clients yet, because they might be terrified and they might feel better knowing if they at least invest in their health. Plus, if you can't even go to the store and buy any groceries, at least we can have it shipped to our house. At least hopefully. Hopefully that doesn't stop. Hopefully we don't, go down another road that's hard to return from. I know it was, people start panicking and you get scared and you think, okay, what's happening next? What are we going to do next? So that being said, I like that I can just have it ordered to my door and I don't have to go anywhere besides, my one meal a day or whatever. But I was kind of like, you know what? We can eat a lot less than we're eating. Everyone can if you have to. So, those kind of things. But I'm not scared. And I think Isagenix is taking good care of us. I sent you the message that they put in our leader group. They're on top of it. The only issue with some things becoming discontinued is probably not being able to outsource it from other countries. Certain ingredients and things like that. So I know yesterday my daughter got word that she's not going to go back to Kent State at all. They're going to stay online till the end of the year, which they are saying the peak of the virus is going to be at the end of April. And she only goes to the first week of May anyway, so that's probably why. But things like that. Luckily, our business is remote. We don't have to go to work. We can work right from here. We can still talk to people. We can still help people better their health, and hopefully they get it. So I'm probably going to be proactive and start a lot more about general health tips, things that can help them add value so that directs them back to you when they are finally like, okay, I need something better. But I thought I would just open it up for you guys to ask questions. What do you need help with? How are things going? What are you excited about? I know Lindsay is working diligently. We are really, really close to getting her to director. Yay! The Crystal Manager reset date is the 22nd. So if you're wanting to promote 2 consultants, we have until the 22nd. And I know Cindy is really promoting Super Saturday in April. My feelings are, and I don't know who I answered about this, but if it's under 100 people, she'll cancel. she's trying to get 200 in a room, but you know, if it's not a mass gathering, I don't think she'll have to. I don't know how that works. So I guess I'll talk to her and see what her thoughts are. I know that she's not one to cancel, so I wouldn't assume that she will. So if you don't have your tickets, get your tickets. If you're afraid of her canceling it, I'm sure she will refund every dollar. So if that's your concern, and PK is coming, you don't want to miss PK. He's going to work with everyone on how to share their stories and how to get better at sharing stories. So I feel like that is something that we all can work on all the time, because, and as you are in this business longer, your story kind of changes, you know, like I've never had a big weight loss story, but I share one of yours, you know, so that that is where I go to. Like if someone needs something that I don't have, I can say, well, I can show you a transformation of someone on my team, because we have so many. So don't be afraid to do that. Anything else? What?
So I have a question.
Okay.
I hate to admit this, but I have no idea. If I wanted to have a Zoom conference with somebody, I have to set up a Zoom account?
Yes. The app is free. So, like I only use the free version. I used to pay for it, and I didn't feel I was using it as often as I would need to pay for it, because it was like a year. But yeah, you'll need to download the app and just or put it on your computer, because like I have it on my computer right now, and I have an account, so that you can send links to people. Yes.
And it's basically, it walks you through how to do it.
I don't know, because I'm kind of a clicker until I figure it out person.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess the question is, you can figure it out even if
Yes.
it's not clear.
Yes, I can help you if you need me to. I didn't have anyone help me, but I don't think it's difficult, no.
And so you send somebody a link and, okay, all right.
Yeah, I send it to you guys, and then you click the link and you just join, right?
Right.
So you should be able to do that.
Okay.
Did everybody see the 30-second story challenge in HHP? I know I tagged my people to kind of do that, but if they get enough people, there's like prizes and stuff. So I recommend everybody try that.
Yeah, I should probably do mine. I literally have been running. So like I haven't even really like listened to Lori's video yet to do it, but I'm also trying, like it wasn't last night, the night before, I was trying to really get my images done and things ready for the walking challenge. And I'm going to do a lower body workout 3 days a week, and Dana's gonna do an upper body. So I was kind of focusing there, trying to get up and ready, just because for some reason I haven't even been able to sit at my desk at all. So we're really close to our rental being done. My husband hopefully is going to be able to stand today, so we can paint the last room. So but yes, I would highly recommend everybody do the 30-second story. 30 seconds isn't that long. If you want to practice here, we can. Write it down, practice it on your own. Like I video myself, you know, I video myself first usually, kind of get it down, and then I'll go live. Is it a live video they want?
It doesn't even have to be live. You can do it.
Like
I did like 5 or 6 takes on my own, and then I posted the one that I wanted.
So don't think it has to be perfect. I like that they're doing that. My intention was to end, but that's probably a little better, because your 30-second story shares with other people, especially your prospects, whoever you have in HHP, that real people have real results. So I think that's a great idea. So
If you need any help with the workout videos during the challenge, let me know. I'd be happy to do one or two.
Well, there's only 2 weeks. So I was actually thinking that I would probably give 1 day a week to you and 1 to Kendra. And I think mine are Monday, Wednesday, Friday. No.
Okay.
I can't even keep it straight.
Yeah, whatever you need, just let me know.
Oh, in this group, the workouts are going to vary from day to day.
We're going to do the walking challenge every day like we have been. And then, yes, it's going to be, that I can tell you. Dana's going to do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, upper body, and Monday, Wednesday, Friday are going to be lower body. Because it's only 11 days. We'll take Sundays off, of course.
So is there an alternate to squats? Like, I don't seem to be successful going straight down. I can do them on a TRX because I'm coming in at an angle.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm basically like out of commission when squats are the main thing.
Okay. Well, I wasn't going to only do squats. That's why I said lower body.
Right. Okay.
So I'll make sure we have accommodations for that for you.
Okay.
Because you're probably not alone. You're probably not the only one that can't do them.
Sorry, I'll shut
Okay.
up.
And sometimes, I mean, I guess go to where you can go. You know, if you can't go all the way down, that's okay. Go to where it's comfortable. But we'll make sure there's modifications for everybody. I know one thing I wanted to look at. Let me see. Well, what else can I help with? Are you having success with your reach outs? Are you talking to enough people? How many are you talking to a day? Is there something that I can do every day that helps you guys? I've been using, I really do like the sending the samples through our app. I've been doing that. And it does take a little bit of time, which even for me to go to the post office, get a sample, put it in the mail. Number one, it's going to cost me more than $5. But for me to even have time to get to the post office, I struggle with that anyways. So it would probably take me several days to even be able to get to the post office. So now when someone says, hey, I'd really like to have a sample, not only does it, you just go in, you click on it, you buy it, it sends it to them. Then you get a message that says that it was sent. Like I get a text that says the person's, you know, it's been shipped. They get an email drip because you have to put their email in. They also get notifications that it's coming. And then when it's received, it says, please follow up with da 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 da. So I think that's wonderful. I've only done shakes because that's what I've been dealing with a lot. I have a girl that I've been talking to that I graduated with from West Virginia. And obviously I'm not in West Virginia. I can't just go give her a sample. And she was hesitant because she said she hates shakes. So I'm guessing the birthday cake was probably the best choice because everybody loves birthday cake. Because she said it was delicious and she loved it. So like she was waiting to enroll because her husband just had surgery, but at least now she knows that she's ready and she wants to get started, you know, so that's huge.
I had a customer that on her auto ship, she normally gets 2 peach mango shakes. And since they're out, they automatically sent her 2 birthday cake shakes. So she like texted me. She was like, I didn't even want these. I've never had them. Why would they send these to me? I'm like, it's fine. Like when peach mango comes available, I'll order and trade you. But I'm hoping she tries them because I think they'll be good. But I've only sent.
You could put orange hydrate in there.
In the birthday cake?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, and it'll be more fruity. And I think the birthday cake is better than vanilla. Like when I run out of mocha, I put coffee in the birthday cake and it's really good.
Oh,
I should post about that.
Thought of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've only sent the BIA samples, which reminds me I need to follow up with them. The one girl was like, I didn't really notice a difference on the first one, blah, blah, blah. And the other girl hadn't tried hers yet, so I need to follow up. But it is super simple. Like you said, you get a text message that says, send this with this picture. And I think
So here's the thing. Why do people think that it's going to be like life-changing after one sip? Okay, my husband said the same thing, my Monsteraholic, okay? Like, finally he saw something that showed him that Monsters were so bad for him. He was like, did you know that that could give me a heart attack? Yeah, dude, I did. And he was drinking a Monster and a Bia, both in a day. And he came to me and said, I'm so tired. I'm so exhausted. What's wrong with me? I need to go to the doctor. And I was like, dude, you're drinking a cup of coffee, a big cup of coffee. You're having a Monster. You're having a Bia, and you can't sleep. Like, you're creating your own madness. And the majority of the world is doing that, okay? And then I do think that there is a difference with the Bia if they're consciously paying attention to it. I don't know if they're expecting like fireworks to go off while they're drinking it or something, but he even said to me he had a Bia later in the day because since then he's cut back. He's not drinking. He's having one Bia a day. He's not drinking Monster, except for every once in a while if he can't have access to a Bia. Like if I don't have a whole case of them in my car, I'll see a Monster pop up and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? But he said to me, wow, I think those Bias do more for me than I thought. Because he's not real good at paying attention to it. You know what I mean? But when he stopped drinking the Monster, then he could tell. Because what you put in is what you get out, right? So I think those other energy drinks probably confuse your body. And you don't even know what's good and what's bad.
I think I'm guilty too, because like even lately, when I first started the Bias, like I noticed a huge difference. And lately I've been getting up, having a cup or two of coffee, and then I'll have nitro for my workout, and then I'm like craving a Bia at 2 o'clock. So I think my body is overloaded on caffeine and I need to do a good caffeine cleanse. But I think if that's the only thing you're using, you do notice a big difference.
Yes. And same for me. Like, I wouldn't say that when I take an e-shot, I'm like, whoa. But the first time I took an e-shot, I felt like that. Okay. And now I'm used to them, but I still crave them because there's other good things in them. So I would just reinforce that there are, you maybe show a screenshot of the fruits and vegetables that are in the back of that Bia, because that's not in your energy drink. Okay. So they're almost paying the same amount. I think Monsters at the gas station are 2 for $5. But you know what someone said to me? Like, I had one of my husband's employees bought a case of them, and he said he went through them faster because he didn't have to go to the gas station and spend the money to buy 2. Like, it's 2 for $5. And I'm like, you people are ridiculous. Like, I can't even lead a horse to water. Can't make him drink, right? So, and he said the same thing. At first, he could tell a difference, but then he went back to his Red Bull. And I'm just like, sometimes it's like talking to a brick wall. Whatever, you know? I don't care. So, at any rate, it is better for us. For instance, I mean, my daughter doesn't drink energy drinks, but she loves the berry Bia. She doesn't love the new one. And I was out of it, and she was so excited for it to come back. So, and I think for her, so she doesn't like Ionics. She doesn't like e-shots, you know, so it is a great alternative for people that have problems with the flavors of other stuff too, you know, so that's huge. Ann and I are working on our group for April. Hopefully we have to really get together because we want to figure out a way to educate people about being completely plant-based, even if it's one day a week or, you know, as many days as you want it to be. I don't know how long we'll do it, probably only 2 weeks, because, you know, we'll have to come up with snack ideas that are plant-based along with meal ideas that are plant-based. And I'm kind of anal about that kind of stuff because I won't eat soy. And I'm going to be the one taking care of all of that kind of stuff, like as far as what the meals will be, since that's kind of my thing. But I'm going to work on trying to get protein intake up as much as possible and not keeping your carbs up. So like we did earlier in January and we took your carbs away, we got great results because it was changing what you were doing. For me, if I go to a plant-based diet, my body's like, whoa, what are you doing? Like, it doesn't like it. And the thing about it, no. She barks at nothing. There's nothing. She probably hears the kids in there. It's gonna be higher in carbs is what I'm trying to say, I guess. And if your body doesn't respond well to high carbs, then, you know, so that's why I have to really work on what's gonna be best for trying to keep it balanced, because I don't want it to be like an extreme amount of carbs. That being said, obviously our plant-based shakes are amazing. I love the plant-based Isopro. I think it's better than the regular Isopro by like a long shot. I eat it all the time like pudding. It's my favorite. And I'm sure, and we were kind of trying to gear it towards, we were hoping that we would have more stuff from Zija by now because their entire program is plant-based. So that is kind of the plan. So it might not happen in April like we were thinking. It might have to be later once we have more of the products. But like I said to her, I said, okay, well, we know that with summer coming, I'm trying to gauge ahead of time, planning ahead, what's next. We want to have something in April. We usually do a spring fever kind of thing. May is Memorial Day meltdown. I think we should do a 30-day reset in May, or at least a 21-day leading up to Memorial Day, getting people ready for summer, because that's going to be a huge month for us. And then we'll think about June later, but I don't know how soon we're getting anything from Zija. It's hard to say. I know they have access to our products because I saw them posting about it in the IsoBody Challenge. Like, they're excited. They're just starting their 30-day systems. And so I don't know why they got stuff and we didn't. So I guess that's probably going to be coming soon, and they're probably just trying to work out all the details of it. So at any rate, let me know how I can help you. I love checking in with you guys. I love that you're all here. So just tell me what time works better for you, because I can usually make whatever work, depending whether or not I'm driving. Like today, I was supposed to be on my way to Canton at 9, so things have changed. So 8 would have been better for me too, but if you need help talking to people, I know Lindsay has a symptom sample today, right? Are you still having it? Yeah.
Yeah, as far as I know. I texted her this morning. I haven't looked to see if she messaged me back to see how many guests she's expecting, but I'm planning on going up there. It's in Akron.
All right. I think my husband said he was in Akron yesterday, and it was like normal day. People are still out and about. People are doing their thing. I really hope, besides schools, this doesn't shut down anything else. You know, it really shouldn't. If you're sick, home. If you're healthy, you should be able to be fine. And you know.
Right.
Yeah. Mickey, how did last weekend go with talking to your family? Did you plant some seeds?
Well, I wasn't there very long because it was just sort of boring. I did talk to a couple of them, so just need to follow up with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I have a thing tonight too, so
Awesome. It's a great opportunity.
party tonight to go to, so.
Cool. Great. Good stuff. Alrighty, girls. If you need anything, let me know, and we'll just keep plugging on. You need anything, Kendra? How's it going?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I have a question because yesterday was kind of a fun day for me with Isogenics because I went to Lowe's and the lady that was helping me is doing keto. So I talked to her and I friended her and going to get her. She's been doing keto for over a year. I just couldn't. I can't imagine that.
Yeah.
But she's lost 46 pounds. But my other story, the person is, I had a salesman call me and trying to sell me some like stuff to spray on in our yard so that we don't have mosquitoes this summer from True Green. Well, I turned the tables on him and told him that I was an accountant, whatever, and that his tax season. He's from Barberton, and he said, I said, well, so I told him about that, and then I said, well, I have another side thing that I do, and so I started telling him about Isogenics, and he was very interested. He has a child, and him and the mother are going to be getting married soon, and so I started telling him about it, and I think he did. Have you guys ever heard of Ambit? I don't know what that is. It's something to do with your electricity and your gas that you can get a discount. Well, he used to do that. He said that he still gets residual income from it. So he understands network marketing. And so he sent me a friend request right away. And he said, it's really funny. He said, I called to sell you and now you're selling me. And but he did friend me, and I told him I would send him some information, and he had already been researching it. And he said it looks pretty expensive to get started on the program. Then I was looking in the business app because I was trying to figure out what to send him. And I'm thinking he's in the age group of that START program, which I don't really know a whole lot about, but I know that Tyler and Zoe and a lot of those people are in that program. So I think that he would. I believe would be a really good business builder. So I want to approach it from the right angle, and I don't know what to send him. So if you guys could give me some help, I would appreciate that.
Well, so I don't know if you guys have watched Tracy O'Malley's objection video, but I can send that in the group again. I actually have note cards. I know you can't see me, Tayani, but I have them right here. Like when someone says to me, it's too expensive, I have it already like on a ring, okay? And I would say compared to what? Okay, because you can ask them this. Think about how much you spend currently per day on your food, your like say 2 meals a day and 2 snacks. You have to kind of dig in and dig a little deeper because they might think it's expensive. But what I would also say is I meet people where they're at and I can accommodate you on any budget. You need to expend, if he wants to do the business, you need to explain that it has to be 100 BV. But that being said, we have smaller packs now that are 100 BV that are easy to get started on. Even if, like I had 2 girls that came back this week that were in my downline before, and they ordered the everyday pack, I think it is, where it's 2 shakes, a cleanse, and ionics, and it's 112 BV, I think. And their intention is that they're going to order every 2 weeks because it was too expensive to spend the 300, and they felt more comfortable ordering just the smaller pack. So I would just very much say I can meet you where you're at because we have many different packages. That's why I don't like people to go to the website because they see that value pack at $589 or even retail price, and it's scary. That's why you have to explain it.
Right.
So I would explain.
I don't know what he looked at.
Yeah. Yeah. So we can help you out with that for sure.
Okay. Well, I don't have an actual phone number for him other than his work number, but I do have him friended on Facebook. So I wanted to send him some stuff this morning. I just haven't gotten to it yet. So I didn't know there's a video in the business app that's like 6 minutes long. It's an older one though, because it talks about like 2016, but it has a lot of really good information in it. So it doesn't actually tell you, what the earning layout is, because I can't show him that on a napkin like that lady did Monday night, what she was talking about.
Right.
But I wondered if I should send him something that tells him, hey, okay, all right, so here, because I did tell him about you share with 2 people, and then, you just help them and build that. I did talk to him for a really long time, and I explained about, you do 2 shakes a day and all that. So we did touch base on a lot of different sides of Isogenics. But I didn't know, since I think that he would be a good business builder, if I should send him a copy of the, you at the top and then the 2 people, and it shows you the money that you can make by getting those people, those 2 people.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Yes, I would send you share, they share. And I would also, this is where I think that you should probably get him on a 3-way call with me. So you don't have to do it by yourself.
Okay. Well, I don't have, how do I get access to you share, they share on my phone so I can send it to him on Facebook?
Do you have the business app?
I do have the business app, but I don't know where to find that inside of it.
It should be with your videos. You should be able to just search you share, they share.
Okay. I'll try that. All right. And then I think he only works till like 2 o'clock today, and I work till 5. But I'll try to reach out to him this morning yet and send him. Should I send him that 6-minute video?
Is it the Isogenics Advantage video? Is that what you're talking about?
I think that's it. I think that's the name of it.
Yeah, I really like
I have
that.
it pulled up on my phone. I didn't close it. I left it up so I wouldn't have trouble finding it again. That seems to be my problem. I find all these really good things and then I can't get back to them.
And you can do this app from your computer. It might be better for you since you're more computer savvy, so that you can create.
Yeah, but I'm going to be at work.
Right.
But I'll be at work, so I can't do it at work.
Do you have an email for him or no?
No, all I have is his Facebook account.
Okay.
Friends with him on Facebook.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll give you the things I think you should send him. That way you can just forward it. Is that okay?
Okay. That would be perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Just an idea too. Kathy Cooper did a new compensation training video. It's like a 10-minute video. I don't know if it's in the app yet, but it is on YouTube if you search it. I thought it was really good for somebody that understands comp plans.
Oh, did you put it nice?
Okay, so
I can. I'll send it to the group. But I watched it the other day. It was pretty good.
that would be awesome. Thank you, Lindsay.
All righty, girls.
Everybody have an awesome day.
You too, my dear. Have fun at work.
Thank you.
Doing great. Oh, and what I wanted to comment on about Tayoni is when you can reverse pitch your salesperson, that is some serious skills right there. Girl. I do it all.
You know what? I've never done that before. And it just kind of flowed. It was really cool.
Excellent job. Excellent.
It was cool because he was receptive to it. You know?
So anytime you're on the phone with, I try to talk to my frontier people because I'm on the phone with them for 45 minutes. So just so you know, there are always people to talk to. I talked to this lady yesterday. I was confirming. I'm getting renters in my house, just clarifying. So I'm calling all their references. And this lady I talked to on the phone, I didn't talk to her about Isogenics, but she was so cool. Like, I really would like to talk to her about Isogenics. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even know who she is. But she was so informative. Like, what kind of old landlord wants to tell the new landlord all the good things about their customer that they have right now? You know? And I was like, I really liked her. And I don't even know who she is. So it's a great tip, Tayoni. Alrighty, guys, have a great day.
You too.
You too.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for getting on early.
You're welcome.